So for this transfer method, you need label paper in 8.5 by 11 inches. Basically, it's like what you would use for a shipping label, but it's the whole page, so there's no peel off thing here. So you have to peel it all the way from the edge. And I've got my canvas here that I'm going to be printing my design on. Now this is a little tricky to get at since it is all the way on the edge, so I use a pair of tweezers to get at it. And start peeling. And this is the back side. Can't really do much with that. And then this is sticky like a label. So you've got your canvas down here, nice and smooth, or your cotton or whatever you're using. And you put this down and really, really smooth it out. Okay, and now I'm going to cut this down to the exact size so that it will go in my printer. And I use that using a metal roller and my rotary cutter. And you want to do this as precisely as possible because at-home printers can be a little finicky, so you want the sizing to be just right. So now it's cut to size, and you'll see one side has the fabric and one side has the paper. You want to get off any little threads so they don't catch in your printer. And make sure the edges are good. If there's any little bits, you can trim them off with a really sharp pair of scissors. And your sheet is ready to send through your printer. So now it's been printed onto your fabric. All you have to do is peel the backing off. If it's still got a good amount of stick, you can actually reuse this maybe one more time. It's not crinkled or anything, so I'm just going to set that aside. And this is now ready to be put into a hoop. So you grab whatever hoop you're going to use, and you can go ahead and place it and frame it however you like. You want to make sure that you have enough space on the edges here, so I might get a slightly smaller hoop for this one, or maybe an oval hoop would be good. So that's the thing with printing on fabric. It can only be up to a certain size, so your paper is going to be 8.5 by 11, so you can't do any large format projects, but as you can see, this fits just barely into this hoop. It holds the tension, so that's okay. So I can begin stitching on this and then eventually just trim away the back when I'm done, and that is how you print a design onto fabric using an at-home printer. If you're just starting out and this seems like a lot to do, or it seems really complicated and you don't have all the tools that you need to do this, you can buy this pre-made. It's called Photo Fabric. It's inkjet printable, ready to stick into your at-home printer. It comes with 100% cotton twill. The one thing I will say about this fabric is that it's a little bit thinner than what I like to use, which is why I make my own. So these are the labels that I use to achieve my homemade version. And I like to use something heavier like this, all natural cotton canvas. But yeah, it's up to you. And now you know how to do this yourself. Good luck.